Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your New York Mets.
All right, just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. There's a strike. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch off the play. 1 ball, 1 strike. One down, bases empty. Right through there for a strike. And that skips into dirt. And there's a ball. On the ground, Acuna fires over to first. Quick start here this evening, 2 out, top of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Just missed. 2 outs, bases empty. In there. And so now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That's in there. 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Here's Juan Soto. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Next offering down in the dirt.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next.
The count's full.
Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fouled off. He was late. Soto stands at first with 1 out. Got him. And there are 2 outs. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Pete Alonso. Big time power. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, with this many
0-1's the
pitches
count.
thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Let's go, Pete.
That's down and in.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go, Polar Bear.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a good
Nope,
eye there.
That's a ball. 2-2 the count.
Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Come on, Mets.
Pitch
Full
misses. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground, right side. On to first. And that takes care of Alonso. And that is the third out of the inning. End of one. And we're still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Bush.
Let's go, New York.
Senga, 6'1" righty, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. Ball one there. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Right through there for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one
Count
missed. Tipped into the mid, strike three. Swanson digs in. Foul ball. Second inning here, no score.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Nico
Ball, that's
Horner,
outside.
the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Shota back to work. And that
Ball
one is
one, no
downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Come on, Brandon. All right, Brandon.
Fastball for a strike.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That
Ball
one drifts inside. And that's off the outside edge. Full count, 3-2.
Give it up, Cubs.
Stays alive. The wind to kick the pitch. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Starling Marte up to him. First pitch misses. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls,
Really had some
no
run
strike.
and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one
3 balls,
upstairs.
1 strike.
Go, Matt.
Inside ball 4.
Take the bait.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Tyrone Taylor will hit next. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told
Whoa,
it's
man.
hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Batting it, the catcher. Let's go. Alvarez.
2 on, 1 out. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Laser, base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets. In there safely.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Acuna getting ready to hit. Popped up. Horner under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball there. Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up at RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now it's Juan Soto. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Alvarez, the lead runner out at second. Lindor at first, 2 out of the inning. And the sweeper is in for a strike. That one drilled left field, way back there. And caught on the warning track. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Cubs nothing. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. That's down and in. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Acuna makes the grab on the run.
Batting it, the third baseman, Gabe
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
That clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That
One ball,
misses the
2
zone.
strikes.
And the count 1-2. That one
2-2
missed.
count.
Outside with a breaking ball. Struck him out looking. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Miguel Amaya. That one fouled off.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That
2
one
balls,
misses in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cubs are down quietly, and they're down 2-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. And a foul ball. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
You got nothing, Cubs.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Grounded out his first time up.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Nimmo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
This one in the air. Bush makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Mets go down 2-3. They're up 2-0.
Yo no tengo competencia porque la maté. Tanto humo, hay un cápsulo. Los haters criticando, no cojo presión. Ellos quieren frontearme, di que con un millón. Pero nunca tuvieron visión.
Start of the 4th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Check swing called strike. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder. And it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's 0 for 1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
The Cubbies hitless so far in the game. And another ball. That one clips the outside corner. Now 2-1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
There's a strike.
3-2.
Got him. Making 7 strikeouts for him.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already. So he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Now here is Michael Bush. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses the zone. 1-0.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
That one missing inside. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. in there at the knees. And that's strike one. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Starling Marte. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. Singled and scored his first time. One down, base is empty. And that one missing low. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And there's a ball.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. RBI single his last time up. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Into the bullpen and gone. That one felt good, and they add a pair. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Keegan Thompson appears to be getting loose. Brazier also getting ready. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Lindor in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's way high. And the count even 1-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The shortstop takes the ball. Clips the corner, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Shota Imanaga gives way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Javier Assad.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
2 outs, runner at first. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Lindor back in there. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Fought off foul. That one way inside. Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. We go to the top of the 5th. So here's Horner now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Toss to Alonso. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the 3rd baseman, Gage.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Gage Workman. Struck out looking his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Mets 4 and the Cubs nothing.
Don't let drama faze me. Stay on my grind heavy for my babies. Life has its ups and downs, and it makes you smile and frown.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Mark Vientos. Ball one there. Assad in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first, and next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 in this one. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Everybody's going to be safe.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped cut out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
So they're all loaded up. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. A strikeout and a walk. Off the mark there. Ball 1. All loaded up. Last half of inning number 5. That one off the mark. Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Really got himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. He's 2 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, Can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
That one the other way. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's hit for a base hit. 1 runs in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Javier Assad won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Keegan Thompson gets the call from the pen.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's all they'll get. Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field. Going back. Say goodbye to that one. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 11-0.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty, 1 away. So up next for New York, Juan Soto. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one missed. Swing at a ground ball, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double. One down. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Soto over at second, one down. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Here's a 1-1.
That's outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The next pitch misses. And now 3-1. And that one wrapped foul. Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson fires over to first. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 3. That misses, and that's ball one.
Ball one.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab and very nicely done for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. He goes down looking.
Got a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit, according to the electronic strike zone, but that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Tap to first. Alonso takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Tucker scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4 hole, Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Fouled off left side. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one almost got him.
2 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Lindor throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Mets 11 and the Cubs 1. Bottom of the 6, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
League up for the Mets, the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Thompson back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Caleb Thielbar, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready.
New York, let's go! Come on!
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Line to left, and foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Starling Marte. Up and in, 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled away. Next offering way off the plate. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Set.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
He's been great in this
One
one.
ball,
Eye-hand
2
coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Count full.
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Queens. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Cubs being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
And that one misses up and in. Now
1 ball, 2
1-2.
strikes now.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, that high four-seam fastball becomes such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And first offering is fouled off. The Mets up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Nimmo running hard to get it. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ball, that's just out.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
He was late there. Strike 1.
And it really looks like
1-1.
these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's down.
Line drive. And that's just foul. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Danny Young.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Runner at first with 2 away. Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail by double digits, 11-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Brazier.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, second baseman
Luis Angel Acuna will hit next. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Alvarez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
But in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's already homered in this game. The shortstop takes a ball. Man at first, 1 away. Misses off the inside. 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 11 and the Cubs 1.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want, but they won't do. These days, people say a lot of things, but they won't do things that they
We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Young, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent.
Let's go, Danny.
And there's a foul ball.
Let's go, New York.
That's down and in. Activity in the bullpen. Dedniel Nunez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Stanek getting cranked up as well. The sweeper catches the outside part of the zone. that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs. the left
So
fielder,
back to the
number
top of the
8,
order. Ian Happ up to hit.
Come on, Danny.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And out to aboard.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Up and in, ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that is out of play. Next pitch misses way outside. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the eighth. Ground ball right side, could be two. Acuna to second, over to Alonso, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Amaya on third with two out. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Two outs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and that is that.
Agradecido, no por lo que yo tengo, por lo que yo he vivido y cómo me mantengo. La salud mental es lo primordial y el que te diga lo contrario para mí está mal. Y no es porque...
Back here at Citi Field, Juan Soto now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Down and away for ball one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
High fly ball, right field. Tucker should have it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman,
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider, and it's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
One down, base is empty.
Ball
And that's
that's
outside. And the count is 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That's in. Ball 2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Alonso stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 11 and the Cubs 1. And we're back. And the batter now, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
Young back to work. A little bit high. Ball 1. Just missed. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
2-1. Hey, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And first offering is fouled off. Hot shot to third. Vientos whips it to first. And Swanson is set down.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
So they're down to their final out. Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Young is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take this one in a blowout.
After a couple of times through the order, this team really figured it out with the bats. A huge 5th inning, and that was all they really needed to get this victory today. Really nice job to pick up the W today.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.